Let me ask you something. Have you ever sent a message to someone, a friend or someone you care about, and waited, with no reply? You saw them online, you saw them active, but your message sat unread. Then your mind spirals. Did I do something wrong? Are they upset with me? Should I double text, call, apologize for something I don't even know I did? If you've been in that storm, stay with me. Today I'll explain why people ignore others from a psychology perspective and reveal the two biggest mistakes people make, mistakes that push the other person further away. Avoid these and you'll save your dignity while gaining clarity, control, and confidence. Being ignored isn't just silence, it feels like rejection. Psychologists have shown that our brain processes social rejection in many of the same regions that process physical pain. That's why it cuts so deep. You can't sleep. You replay every word. You feel smaller. Most people don't speak about this pain. We hide it, smile outwardly, and inwardly ask, why am I not good enough? The problem is that most reactions to being ignored are impulsive and emotional, and those reactions create the real damage. This matters across dating, friendships, and family. Too often people react by chasing harder, texting more, explaining more, begging for attention thinking that will fix it. But psychology says the opposite. The more you chase, the more your value seems to decline. Think of attention like currency. If you become too available, your attention loses its worth. Nobody is attracted to desperation. Let's break this into 4 core insights. First, silence is not always rejection. Sometimes silence is a test, sometimes distraction, sometimes communication in disguise. There's also the silent treatment, used consciously or unconsciously as a manipulation tool. Picture a child who wants candy. The parent says no. The child goes silent, creating tension until someone breaks. The person who breaks first loses power. So the first mistake is to react instantly. The moment you react emotionally, you hand over control. When you're ignored, pause, observe, give space. Silence is often a strategy, not a verdict. Second, chasing backfires. People double and triple message thinking they show care, but to the receiver it often reads as desperation. Psychology shows humans value what is scarce rather than abundant. Think of gold. Valuable because it's rare. If gold were everywhere, it wouldn't be valuable. Your attention works the same way. Scatter it everywhere and it stops being special. The lesson: the more you chase, the more they pull away. Value yourself enough to step back. Third, the trap of self-blame. Many assume, I must have said something wrong. I'm not interesting enough. That self-blame eats you alive. But often the silence has nothing to do with you. People's behavior is shaped mostly by their internal state, stress, personal struggles, work pressures. I knew a man convinced his girlfriend had fallen out of love. He spiraled into insecurity until he learned she was coping with a family crisis she couldn't talk about. When you instantly assume it's me, you torture yourself and weaken your presence. Don't take silence as proof of unworthiness. Often it's not about you. Fourth, the power of pulling back. This is the counterintuitive but most powerful move. It's not chasing, apologizing, or over-explaining, it's stepping back. Psychology calls this reactance. When people feel freedom is constrained, they want it back. When you stop chasing and reclaim your life, you trigger curiosity, respect, and often their desire to reconnect. Think of a cat. Chase it, and it runs. Sit calmly and mind your business, and it may return. Humans are not so different. When ignored, don't lean and lean back. That shifts the power. So bring this together. Most people chase and blame themselves, and those two mistakes worsen the pain. After today, you should know better. Silence is not always rejection. Chasing lowers your value. Self-blame is a trap. Pulling back builds respect. No more confusion. No more overthinking. No begging for scraps of attention. From now on, when someone ignores you, stand tall. Protect your energy. Guard your dignity. The right people will not ignore you for long. The wrong people don't deserve your attention. What to do? Step by step. Pause. Don't react instantly. Assess. Is this a pattern or a one-time thing? Redirect. Instead of obsessing, channel energy into your work, hobbies, and growth. Communicate once if it's important. Send a short, respectful message. Hey, I noticed you've been distant. If you need space, I respect that. Then stop. Step back. Let their actions reveal their truth. Doing so protects your peace and quickly reveals who truly values you. Remember, being ignored does not mean you are invisible. It means someone else is blind. Never lower your worth to beg for attention. Your presence, your energy, your heart are already valuable. The next time you're ignored, repeat. Don't chase. Don't blame yourself. Stand tall. Those who truly care will never make you feel forgotten. If this hit home, take a deep breath and say to yourself, I am enough. If you want more psychology-backed insights to master relationships and your mind, subscribe and join this journey. Stay mindful. Stay strong. I'll see you in the next video.